Greetings, friends, and welcome to the den of me, Jmac, the Red Island Shaver. So glad to have you all aboard for the midweek video. Pre-recording this on Tuesday, so we're doing some Tobacco Tuesday, and today we're going to be looking at the new splash from Moon Soaps, and I do have the Havana splash. That's going to go with the Havana soap. Really, really nice soap. Love the scent on this one. It is so good. So let's just get started with the Bougie Mister. Get some pre-shave going. 4 days worth of growth today for this shave, and we'll just get into it. So hopefully everybody is having a good week so far. Yesterday, Monday, was Thanksgiving here in Canada. And the turkey dinner that I put on was a success. It was very tasty, so that was good. A little bit of stress, but not too bad. But, you know, when you're cooking for your parents, there's always a little bit of stress there. So, but it went off without a hitch. The turkey was cooked nicely. Actually, really nicely. Super juicy. Turned out really, really good. So, that was my biggest worry. My two biggest worries were having the turkey nice and juicy and having enough drippings in the pan to make a lot of gravy, and it both worked out perfectly. So, mission success. Now, I did cook a frozen turkey. That's usually all I cook is frozen birds, and it always works out good. I've never had any problem with the frozen birds, and yeah, cook them low and slow, and they turn out really nice and, well, nice and juicy. So there you go. That's my pro tip. Do I get that super crisp, glistening skin? No, I'll be the first to admit I do not. But at the end of the day, I'm a heart attack patient. I'm not supposed to be eating that shit anyway, so I don't. And it tastes fine without having this super crisp skin that, at the end of the day, everybody's only getting a tiny little minuscule piece of it on a slice of white meat anyway. So I would much rather have the entire bird super moist, super juicy, than worry about a little bit of skin. So we're going to go with the Smiles for Miles Emerald Crown. Beautiful brush. The big old V69 motorboat. Fan knot in here. I would really suggest, if you're looking for a Smiles brush, get him to do a custom one for you. He will take your ideas and run with them, make you a fantastic brush. This is the sake handle, so it's shaped like a sake bowl for drinking, well, sake. I really like it. It fits in my hand quite nice. It's a nice robust brush. It's got a nice weight to it, a nice heft, and the knot is just stupid good. Nice, very dense but pillowy knot, and it really makes a wonderful face lather. Absolutely no scritch on this knot. It's just really good. Really good. I don't like any scratchiness in my face lathering badgers. Just that's not the game I play, and this does not have any of that at all. As do none of my face lathering badgers. They're all nice and pillowy, soft, yet retain enough backbone to make an easy lather, which can be a hard thing to pull off. There is a fine line there for sure, and if you set even a nice pillowy knot, if you set it a millimeter too deep, then it can turn a really nice soft knot into something that's pretty scritchy and scratchy. So there is definitely an art to it. And if you are a face latherer, you owe it to yourself to have at least one custom brush in the den. I have a couple now, and yeah, I love them both. Well, I have a couple, then I have a few artisan brushes as well that are really all set up for the face lathering. And they work perfectly well. So let's move on to the soap. Love the scent from Moon Soaps. Tobacco, vanilla, spice. It's not pretentious. It's not trying to be too complex, but it excels in what it and what it's saying. And of course, when you think of Havana, one of the big things you would think of would be tobacco. And this does it beautifully. Really, really nice scent. I like the performance on this soap. I like the ease of lathering. Got a good bit of water into it with just dipping the tips twice. Oh, actually not even dipping the tips, half dunking the brush. So now I'm just going to work a little bit more water in just by painting. And I think that's going to get me to where I want to be. And this brush excels at painting as well. It's just an all-around good knot. And as you can see, just by that painting, it's really exploded that lather. Something I've been concentrating and doing more of lately actually is a little less on the scrub. I'll do the scrub to kind of get things going, get the soap worked into the whiskers, and then I'll just dip the tips a couple times and do the painting, and that really builds the lather quickly. And as you can see, quick, easy face lather. It's that simple. Doesn't have to be any more complicated than that, and we are good to get shaven. So we'll clean up the work area a little bit, and we will get into this. And the aromatherapy in here is on point, just the way we like it. I do have a lot of favorite scent categories, but tobacco really is one of the ones that does it for me. Absolutely love tobacco. Oh, there's a new, and that did not work. All right, well, whatever. Thought I might be able to get away with that. All right, razor for today is the Curve Christopher Bradley in brass with a B plate. Going to back where it all started. This is my first carve. Not quite this configuration. My first configuration was with the open comb, but close enough. I have a Jmac in here, of course, People's Blade. I'm not sure how many shaves. I forgot to check my blade tracker. Feels like it's doing a pretty good job though. And as we said, 4 days of growth. And it seems to be chewing through it with ease. There. Very nice. Very, very nice. B plate, very nice. Very nice, easy shaving razor. 0.73 millimeter blade gap or 0.74, one or the other. I can't quite remember. With a neutral blade exposure. Great daily driver razor. And the one that started my obsession with carve. And get lathered up for pass number 2. Lather held up beautifully as I expected it would. Nice properly built face lather will go nowhere on you. It'll be nice and stable. And we'll go across the grain. Do a bit of buffing here. Does take a little bit of getting used to this angle on the Christopher Bradley. I've been using the Overlanders so much. I think we have it dialed in now though. Definitely a more open angle though. And there we go. Try and get a little bit more on that second pass up through the left side of the jawline, so I don't have to buff as much on the third pass. See how that works, because my hair grows funny there. It goes up towards the ear, and get lathered up for pass number 3. Great soap, great suds. Scent on this, just wonderful. All right, for all the marbles here, now we do the across the grain / kind of against the grain. Yeah, that's pretty good through there. Really been trying to just calm it down on the passes. That feels pretty smooth to the fingers underneath that residual slickness. I know there's probably the odd whisker there underneath this residual slickness if I really go looking for it, but I really, like right here is really rough. So just a little bit more. And I'm going to say that's good there because I really don't want to irritate my skin, so I don't want to go too far. And I'll try and pull that towards the ear over here. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, we'll do a quick rinse and we'll let you guys go. A nice quick one there, I would say. I can't read the time on the recording, but I think that was a pretty quick one. B-plate, perfect amount of efficiency for me, even for 4 days of growth. I don't need to go crazy. No, a good shave with minimal irritation, I would dare say. All right, quick rinse off. A quick pat dry. Nice. I gotta get a new hook up in here for my extra towels. So, give you guys a quick look at this ingredients list. You can pause that if you so desire. This is alcohol based. And there's some aloe vera in here, and there is what else? Witch hazel, and some butters, and some good stuff. So it feels nice in the hands right off the bat. There's a nice viscosity to it. Definitely alcohol. Feel a little tingle on the neck. I shaved a little close. Oh yeah, very nice tobacco scent. Very nice tobacco. Not a whole lot of vanilla I'm getting on the splash, but I'm getting a lot of tobacco and some spice. It's very, very, very nice. I like that. I like that. And it does feel good on the face. So I'm gonna cut this now. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, watching. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna check in later on this. And we'll talk about the dry down and the after effects of this splash to cap off the video. I want to give it some time to dry in and give the alcohol splash a full shake up and see how it does. So that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Keep the channel growing. And that'll do it for me until next time. Be safe, be kind to one another. Have a great day, even better shave. Remember, you are never alone. Peace. All right, gang, and the verdict is in on the Moon Soaps Splash. So put a good half hour after the shave, give everything a chance to dry down. Really nice, smooth BBS. I'm glad I didn't do all that extra buffing. I didn't need it. And the splash performing wonderfully well. My face is nice and hydrated, nice and smooth, supple. and a very nice scent of Havana wafting off me as we speak. So Zach Melody took the time to do a really good job with this splash, and it shows. So job well done. Have a good one, guys. See ya.